So unfortunately, I'm not done with my work. I need some other people to get some of their stuff done, so I have access to certain bits of information. But while we're waiting, I figured I would let you know what my reading plans are for the next 3 days. Basically, I want to read 3 books over the course of the next 3 days. 2 of them I'm already part of the way into, so hopefully I'll be able to just at least finish those and get a good chunk of the way into the 3rd one. But the first one I am reading is I'm currently listening to the audiobook of It Happened One Summer. I'm about 25% of the way in currently. I'm really enjoying it so far. It is kind of a Schitt's Creek sort of vibe. A spoiled socialite gets in really big trouble, and her stepdad ships her off to a small town in the Pacific Northwest where her dad had lived and owned this bar. So she and her sister are now in this small town trying to survive like normal people for a while. So I don't know, it's pretty cute so far. Very romancy so far. A lot of the tropes that you would expect from that kind of setup. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I should be able to make some pretty good progress for it over the next couple days. I'll listen to it while I'm working, and I have a couple chores and things I want to get done that it'll be good for that. I borrowed Legends and Lattes from my library, and I'm currently reading it on my iPad. I'm about 20% into that. Legends and Lattes is a cozy fantasy about an orc who got tired of the battle adventurer lifestyle and is trying to open a coffee shop. So far it's just been her building up the coffee shop. She just hired an assistant, so I'm excited to see where it goes from there, and I'm just enjoying it so far, especially for a cozy kind of staycation thing. I think it'll be a great read. And then the last book I want to try to get read is Scatterlings. I have it as a NetGalley arc. It is a historical fiction about a family in South Africa dealing with the repercussions of the Marriage Act passed in like the 1920s. So they are a mixed race family, and the Marriage Act of, I think it's like 1927 or something, in South Africa made interracial marriage illegal. So they, I think, are just dealing with the repercussions of that. I don't know. I haven't really read the synopsis in a long time, but I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be really, really cool. So very excited to pick that up and finish off the year with something hopefully impactful and really neat. Those are my reading plans. As far as not reading plans, I want to get this work finished up so I can be done with it and not think about it for the next couple days. I need to do a manicure. I need to unpack the truck because over Christmas we traveled and we got back pretty late last night and didn't unpack the truck at all. I'd like to catch up on some TV shows. I got a new video game. So we have all sorts of options as soon as I manage to get my work done. Well, they still haven't finished the stuff they need to do for me to do my work. So I've basically wasted half the day just sitting in front of my computer waiting. But I have gotten some more reading done. I'm now a third of the way through Legends and Lattes, and I think another 10-ish% into It Happened One Summer. Legends and Lattes, I'm loving so much. It's so sweet and so wholesome, and just all of these friendships that Viv, the main character, is making are just, they're so good and cute, and it's really doing a good job of balancing my frustration with work right now. And then swinging to the other end of the wholesome spectrum, It Happened One Summer. Obviously very steamy. I mean, it is like supposed to be kind of a steamy romance, but I guess a more wholesome part of that I'm really enjoying is the relationship between the two sisters. Again, so wholesome and just feels very like realistic. Like, I've never seen, I really see a lot of like my own sister relationship in the relationship between Hannah and Piper, and so it's very fun to read that. But obviously that's not the main focus of the book, it's just a nice little featurette of the book. I also got my nails done, so we're good there. I'm still waiting on things to be done so that I can be done and actually focus on having a good time off. Come here. Come cuddle. Come, cuddle. Come, cuddle. Yes. Yes. Oh, good boy. Okay. It's nighttime now, but I am 60% of the way into Legends and Lattes. I definitely think I'm going to be able to finish it tomorrow just based on how quickly I can kind of get through it, but I am loving it so far. I am cheering for Viv and Tandri every step of the way. Every time they add a new drink or food item to the menu, I am just sitting in their corner, so excited. So I am definitely loving this, and I think this is just a perfect read for like this chill, stay at home, kind of cozy staycation vibe. Incredible. Love it. Also, I want to mention that my boyfriend and I just watched the second Knives Out movie, Glass Onion. Also very good. Very good movie. Would definitely recommend. I had a great time watching it. So, all in all, just a great content day so far. I just got back from getting an oil change on my truck, which was a whole thing. But while I was waiting there, I did finish Legends and Lattes. Super cute. Very, very cute. I really, really loved it. The copy I had a bonus story of just kind of like a little prelude to the book, I guess, where Viv discovers coffee for the first time, and that was very cute. And I guess a little more action heavy because it was back in like her old life, so that was fun. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I gave it like a 4.25, 4.5, like low 4 range. I thought it was really, really good. You know, it's very fulfilling. It's like a glass of, or not a glass, it's like a mug of hot cocoa with whipped cream on top. A little saccharine, a little cute, a little warm and fuzzy. Definitely recommend. And then also while I was there, I started Scatterlings. I'm only like 6% in. I didn't get that much of it read, but so far it seems like it's going to be very interesting. Already the marriage between the two, the interracial marriage between the two main characters, not only is there going to be some tension in the fact that they're, and I guess I had it wrong. The marriage act, it wasn't a marriage act. It was a making it illegal to have sex as an interracial couple. And supposedly if you're married, it's not going to be a big deal, but you have to prove that you're married. And if you can't prove that you're married, then it becomes obviously a big deal. But yeah, already the marriage seems like it's not in a very healthy place to begin with, and adding this amount of stress, probably not great. And they have some kids. Very intrigued and excited. It's got some very, not like a purple prose per se, but just a very formal prose, so it's a little bit different than what I normally read, but I think that will be good. It feels like it's gonna hit hard already. So I'm ready. I'm ready for that. But I need to shower because I smell bad and need to do some laundry and make some lunch. Then we'll dive back into reading. So apparently, we'll see. The other team got their stuff done. So hopefully I can do my thing. But again, like I said, we will see if that is true facts or if I'm just gonna throw some numbers out there and let people know that they're wrong and they can use them if they'd like. Let's see here. Nope, they absolutely did not. All right, well, let's throw something together and hope for the best. Turns out, as per usual, I was getting myself all worked up for nothing, and they don't actually care about my numbers that much. But I was able to give a short update of where we are currently at, and our financial guy was okay with it. So that's my life. That makes sense. That's my life. Let's get back to reading. Good morning. I am about 30% into Scatterlings. I am really enjoying it so far. I'm just starting to kind of get like into the prose and really feeling, I guess, the flow of the story. The story itself is not what I was expecting at all, and that's not a bad thing in any sense of the word. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm struggling to really describe what this book is, but maybe once I finish it, I'll have a little bit better of an idea. So like I said, I am 30% in. Overall, I think the book is like 240-ish pages. So I hopefully, if I kind of buckle down and focus, I should be able to get it done today before my boyfriend and I take off to go back to Spokane to do our New Year's Eve celebration things. So that is very exciting. So I will have to kind of juggle finishing that book, packing everything up, getting ready that way. But yeah, I am also, I think like 80-ish% into It Happened One Summer. I'm not enjoying this as much as I hoped I would, and I think part of it is listening to it as an audiobook. I originally intended to read it physically, but I just wasn't going to be able to get that done this month, and I am reading this as a part of the Reindeer Readathon. I decided to pick it up as an audiobook, but it's just, I think a lot of common issues with like romance books, you know, the constant like bringing up of like the man being bigger and domineering and the woman being so tiny and petite is like, it's just a lot more obvious when someone is reading it to you versus like reading it yourself. I feel like when I'm reading a book myself, I can kind of skip over that kind of stuff in my brain. Also, the sex scenes, the spicy scenes, whatever you want to call them, I don't think are meant to be read aloud. They sound a little silly in some parts, but I'm enjoying the rest of the story. Like the actual story of the book, I am really enjoying. I really love this character arc for Piper. I love the relationships she's forming with her grandmother and her sister and this town. So I am enjoying that part. It's just the actual like romance part of this book is not great in audio form. So I think the plan for now is to make myself some breakfast. I finished watching the first season of White Lotus last night, and so maybe while I'm making breakfast I might start the second season because that show is addicting, and then try to get a couple more chapters into Scatterlings, head to the gym hopefully while I'm at the gym. Actually, I don't know, I think I have like 2 hours left of the audiobook, so I don't think I'll be able to finish the audiobook while I'm at the gym, but I should be able to get another good chunk into it. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Oh yes, you say hi to the people. Yes, you said hello. Say hello. Yes, Trippy, say hello. Where was I? But yeah, so breakfast, 1 episode of White Lotus. I'm capping it there. I'm only gonna watch 1 episode at a time. And then read, then gym, then come back, shower, do some packing, try to get some more reading. We got a lot to do today, so let's get started. Okay, so I am about to head to the gym. It's been a couple hours since I checked in, but I am about to go. But before I went, I was like, I should check the mail. I haven't done that in like 2 weeks. And apparently I should have checked it like 2 weeks ago because freaking my love, Nerdy Nat Reads, got me a book off of my wish list. And and it was Legends and Lattes. So I love you so much, Nat. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I'm an idiot and didn't check my mail for like 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this cover is. Oh, they're so cute. Also, I don't know if this was just a my bookstore thing because Travis Baldry did go to the bookstore where I have my wish list and did like a signing there, but it came with this little sticker set. Look at those stickers. It's so cute. Viv and Tandry and Thimble. Look how cute those are. Thank you, Nat. Love you so much. This is gonna go directly on my red shelf because I read it. Also, to further procrastinate going to the gym, I'm realizing that this is not gonna fit in my little tiny baby fantasy section right there. So I think the move is to take the end of this thriller shelf and move it to the next bookshelf, take that shelf, move it up one, and then we can shift some more of these books over, and then we should have some more room. So again, procrastinating the gym. Let's do it. Found another way to procrastinate going to the gym. My dad's not going till 1, so I'm gonna wait to go with him. Cause you know, family. But let's see, there's 3 hours. I'm only like 35% into Scatterlings. If I go to the gym at 1, probably not gonna have time to read after. Ooh-wee, let's see if we can finish this book out. We did it. We did it, fam. 3 books in 3 days. I finished It Happened One Summer. It was really, really cute. I think I'm just gonna give it like a 3-star though. The part of the book, the romance part, wasn't really all that appealing to me. I didn't love their relationship, Piper and Brandon, whatever. It was just a little weird. I didn't love it, but I loved all the other parts of the book. But considering the main part was not my favorite, I think a 3 is fair. And then I also just finished Scatterlings. This, I'm like a 4.5 to like 4.75. I really, really enjoyed this book. I did have trouble with the prose. It's very artful, which does add some like kind of gravitas to the story as a whole, but I just kind of had trouble connecting through the prose. But I would definitely recommend this book. It is a beautifully woven tapestry of a story of family and loss and love and lost love and survival and just colorism and classism and racism, and just it's a beautiful, beautiful story, and I would definitely recommend it. So I would say give it a chance if you want. If it sounds intriguing at all to you, and just kind of stick through it with the prose. I think there's a lot to be garnered from this book, and it's just a beautiful story. That is the end of this vlog. Thank you all so much for joining me on this little 3-day inter-holiday staycation, and thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.